morning. It is day 2 of the van build. Easter Sunday today, so before I decided to get a new van, the plan was to do some house and garden stuff this weekend, so we'll probably do that later on, so it's going to be quite a quiet van day today, but just having a little play with some layouts and stuff like that and measuring up a few things. So we're perfectly aware that you can get pre-made kits of furniture to put in your van, but we've had a bit of a shanty creative idea, which is to use a bed settee that currently resides on our landing. It's great, it fits the space perfectly, but we never use it. So we're going to see if it works in here. It might be a terrible idea, but we won't know unless we've tried. So that's probably the biggest job we're going to do today, plus a little bit of measuring, and we'll take a look at the tyres as well for a reason that I'll explain when we do that. So one thing I was planning to change at some point, but not necessarily immediately, is these tyres. I'm not a massive fan of this look, but there is a reason why we might have to change them sooner than I was hoping to do, and we will show you that in a moment, but we need to just turn the wheel.
Rubbing there.
Yeah.
It's not.
So basically these tyres are not what you would have. So the wheels are standard, aren't they? But the tyres aren't.
The sidewall is a lot bigger.
Yeah, which is leading to rubbing within the wheel arch, which obviously is suboptimal, and it makes a horrible noise.
Yeah, on full lock.
On full lock. So we want to obviously avoid that and put some tyres as the right size, and that way the speedo will also read what the speedo is meant to, because it's about sort of 3 or 4 miles an hour out at the moment at 70.
Yeah.
So yeah, it tackles a couple of issues. It's a little bit of a shame in that, as I say, I don't really like the look, but seeing them in real life, they're not as bad as we thought they would look, but we can't have that going on. So yeah, new tyres, sharpish. Okay, we are in. Quite big, isn't it?
It's quite big, surprisingly big.
And what about when it's in bed mode? Obviously, big one, like to make it.
Right. So I think that's where it needs to be higher to go over.
So it doesn't need to go that, but also we need to see what we can get under it. I mean, it's comfy.
Yeah, it's very comfy.
It's much more comfortable than a unit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, we need to cut out a kitchen unit and try to see the height. It's inappropriate. Inappropriate.
Oh, that's the other channel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try shuffle.
It could be quite pleasant on a nice day to actually sit with the slider open anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
With it behind. Like, it constricts your driver's seat swivelling, but I don't think you want to swivel your driver's seat anyway. So we're gonna go low on windows, I think, in this van is the plan at the moment. So at the moment what I'm thinking is keep this as it is. So it's a nice long painted panel, nothing on there, no holes or anything. Have a window here that's opening, one of those like the California had basically there. Keep that as a panel. Possibly put a window in the tailgate, although I'm going to drive it around a bit to see whether I actually need that. So actually being here,
get a nice view out the window.
Lounging, I mean, that's what we do most of the time in the van.
Yeah.
Or working. And I could easily work here if I had some form of table. The only thing is we just need to bear in mind where a toilet would go.
Now, for example purposes,
yeah, you're going to whip it up just as
like you could have it, like the ideal arrangement would be about there.
Yeah.
Now it's on my knee, so it's not full time.
Okay, we sort of almost need.
But you could get.
You might get the toilet
The toilet's smaller than you think.
Yeah, well, there's one easy way to try, and that's get the actual toilet or just do a cardboard cutout of the toilet, so it's easier to move around.
Yeah.
Just the other thing while we're in the van, at the moment, the proposal is to keep the ply. It will need some fettling because it doesn't fit perfectly, but it is pretty new. It doesn't smell or anything, so reuse that where needed.
What do you think?
Think about the other bits that obviously aren't plied. It would be nice to still see some of the copper colour, but obviously we don't know how that will handle conditions, so we'll have to give that some more thought. Probably not put in sound deadening. It was quite quiet on the journey yesterday. Obviously we have taken out the bulkhead since then, so we'll drive it around and see what it's like without that, but initial indications are it's a lot quieter than we thought it would be, and probably just use the fabrics that we use in the van as insulation, because as far as we could tell the California didn't have any, and that was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What are these? They look like tacks or something. Oh, is that like glue? Mastic. Sikaflex.
Yeah. CT1.
Other products are available. Like, I should probably be doing this, shouldn't
do you
I?
want to?
No, it's alright. Given up already, and it's only day 2.
Well,
just kidding.
Not allowed to use knives.
Not since the last incident. Aha! It's quite nicely made.
It's very nicely made.
Yeah.
Just a shame they go straight through the wheel arch.
Yes. I don't know. Can you see that?
Not ideal.
It's maybe a bit dark, but you get the idea. Basically, using some cobbles from the garden that we've got stacked up to try to jack this up. So we'll do that and then show you what it looks like when we've done it. So I don't know how well you can see because it is a little bit dark in here and it's a bit bright out there. But we've now got our garden cobbles in place. We've only needed to stack up 2. And we think this is kind of about at the point where it will clear the wheel arch. Obviously we've taken out the wheel arch lining. So yeah, head height here is pretty good. Going to order some fabric for up here, which I'm going to go for the black toucan that I had as seat covers in my California, which I think will be both funky, but it also kind of bit of like legacy as well from the old van. Oh, I think that'll work, don't you?
Yeah, it's different greens.
It's different, but
yeah,
oh man, that'll look amazing. Yeah, you can't really see in that, but yeah, with your actual eye, you can see. So in true Blue Peter fashion, we now have a ready-made kitchen unit. This is based on the one Love Sundays put in his most recent build, just as a example of the sort of size you might be talking about. And this obviously is a toilet. So without further ado, let's play around with where these could go. It don't fit.
It was quite high, wasn't it? It was sort of like that.
Yeah, so that might be...
It's not too bad.
That's not actually that bad. See, you said it don't fit.
Oh,
and it kind of does fit.
It doesn't fit there, does it?
No, we sort of knew that. In this arrangement, like, there's a multitude of places you can use this. I'm going to put my toilet here, so I'm like, there.
With this arrangement, the kitchen here, all the weight is on this side of the van.
That's true.
So I don't know, like...
Yeah.
Whether you could have something here.
And then leave that as space and toilet. The kitchen gets used relatively little. The fridge gets used a lot, so the fridge needs to be important in this. The toilet generally doesn't get used.
Could you get some sort of
yeah, that which would be fine, because actually if it sits here you've got bags of room to then rummage in it.
Yeah,
if you haven't got something there.
If it's in bed mode, you wouldn't get to the fridge.
I don't normally go in for the fridge when I'm in bed mode.
Like if that was all the way along 40,
yeah,
that's quite a long
that
unit.
Is 150 basically roughly to the door.
Yeah, that's quite a big unit.
Okay.
And if your hob was there, you can sit down whilst
hobbing,
you know, making fajitas. But you can also kneel
that's
here.
Good. For what purpose?
If you like, you know, washing up or something.
Yeah. But you've got your toilet unit there.
Possibly.
So you can sit on your toilet and make your dinner at the same time. I think we're saying it works, it needs to move slightly that way so it's not compromising. And we're aiming for a kitchen unit on this side, which helps with the weight as well. And then you might have some space here, so you've got your toilet, seat, footstool thing, and some space, which I think would be quite nice. Can't really see.
If it's a really nice day, what a view.
Oh, yes.
Don't have to live
okay, I'm just perching.
And have it as like, you know, where you put your drinks and stuff.
You could have your kitchen utensils drawer. See, he laughs at that, but that's exactly the arrangement in the California. Anyway, let's shift this, and I don't think you guys need to watch that because you've just been staring at a toilet for like minutes with us talking about it for nothing to see, which I'm sure is amazing content.
I could use it if you want to see something.
Oh, no thanks.